Hi, Cancer. This is going to be a general reading for you all under the sign of Cancer, Violet Butterfly Spirituality here. This reading is going to be entitled, What are the right steps for Cancer to take next in their life? For a more complete picture, you can watch the videos for your rising and your moon sign as well. For a more private, detailed reading tailored just for you, you can contact me at violetbutterflyspirituality@gmail.com. Okay, so let's get started. So, recently in your past, Cancer, you got together with someone. There was a relationship that started, a good partnership. It's a partnership that you knew was healthy and balanced. Coming together of two people. It doesn't always mean love. So a lot of times the Two of Cups can also be, let me try and get it out of the glare. The Two of Cups can also be a joint partnership, a business partnership. Sometimes even if there are two people who are co-parenting, the Two of Cups, and it's a healthy co-parenting relationship, a lot of times the Two of Cups can symbolize that as well. The action for you to take right now, Cancer, is this is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of intuition, inner listening, knowing, the things that you already intuitively know. Cancers are very, very intuitive. Your intuition is, I'm going to say, it's a lot stronger than your rationality. So right now you should be listening to your intuition. Right now is the time for you to listen to your intuition. If there's some information that you have, like secrets that you may have about a certain person or a certain situation, um, right now might be the time for you to hold your cards close to your vest. Don't reveal that information. It may not be time for that information to come out yet. You may know some information or some secrets about someone in with their initials B or J. Also, you may be trying to intuitively decide or use your intuition, I'm sorry, to decide how to bring balance into your life. But right now, the action you should be taking is just to follow your intuition, calm your mind. The waters in the back are calm. Calm your mind, and just, any information that you feel like should be revealed right now, you might want to hold on to it for just a little bit longer. There's a new moon, crescent moon at her feet. Right now, we just passed the new moon. The new moon was just this past Thursday. It was a new moon solar eclipse in Leo, I believe. Um, so this card may signify that you either learned some secrets or some information came out this past new moon, that you may need to hold close to yourself, or the information that you have. The next new moon is August 10th. So that may be when it will be the proper time for you to reveal the information. You see, she has the scroll, for you to unroll that scroll and reveal the information or the secrets or what have you about this person or this situation. In your immediate future, Cancer, it looks like there's your right now you may be holding a lot of burdens. It looks like in your immediate future you're going to be, a lot of times the Ten of Cards is the Ten of Wands. I'm sorry, is the card of willingly taking on new burdens, new responsibilities. And in this card, he's not looking up; he's looking down. Like, so the all the obligations that he has, like his mind are on his obligations, but he's not paying attention to where he's actually going. He can walk right into a tree or a wall or something if he's not careful. So in your immediate future, Cancer, if there, you may need to prioritize. You may need to decide, what is important for me to continue carrying and what sticks can I put down. Um, in your immediate future, Cancer, you also may need to just put all the burdens down. You may need to just put them down, and you know, um, this could be tied to right now you listening to your intuition. You listening to your intuition right now and holding on to information right now, will help you in the near future to decide what you may need to intuitively decide which burdens or which responsibilities you need to put down and which ones you can continue to carry to take care of. The major influence, Cancer, is the hangman. So a lot of you may be in a transitional state, like a phase where you're flowing from one situation to another, or from one person to another. Um, a lot of you may be willingly, or you may need to willingly give something up. The hangman is the card of, if you see, he's hanging, but there's a glare, sorry. He's hanging, but he's not necessarily, in pain, or, he's not uncomfortable. So it's like he's willingly hanging there. So this is a card of willingly giving something up. If there's a situation where you are doing things or following paths because you feel like it's what your friends and your loved ones want you to do. Like, say you have a mom who's telling you, oh, you should go to medical school, and you're going to medical school or maybe you have a lot of people like, oh, you would make a good doctor, so you're going to medical school because of what other people are saying. This is the card of turning things on their head and willingly, like, marching to the beat of your own drum, looking at a situation from a new perspective. And also, this being the card of willingly giving things up, this has a lot to do with putting down these burdens and these priorities. So you may need to willingly sacrifice some things. Some of these wands, you have to willingly put them down on your own without someone making you put them down, Cancer. So this is the major influence right now. Your obstacle or the opposition in your path, Cancer, is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands usually is a card of fast moving energies, fast communication, fast travel. Since it's in the obstacle position, you're most likely there's probably a situation where things are moving too fast. Like, there's an event coming up and you may feel like you don't have time to get everything together, mostly because you're carrying all these burdens. So you feel like, well, I'm doing all this in this situation. This could be a situation where, like, say it's Friday and you have to take care of it on Sunday. And you're like, oh my gosh, I only have 2 days. This is also a lack of communication. Things not coming through, messages, emails, text messages, phone calls, not coming through, like you expected them to. And this could be also why you are kind of in this transitional phase, just waiting for the information that you need to come through as well. Also, a lot of you may be having trouble issues with traveling. Like, maybe you're trying to get plane tickets, car problems. Also, Mercury retrograde is coming up on the 26th. So I believe, don't quote me on this, but we might be in the shadow period before it turns retrograde. And a lot of times when we are in the shadow period, even before it turns retrograde, earlier than that, we'll experience travel problems, troubles with scheduling, getting everyone on the right track with schedules, and that may be an issue with you as well. What's helpful for you, Cancer, is the Nine of Cups. So there's the Nine of Cups is a card of hospitality. What the helpful influence is: someone being hospitable, someone willing to share, someone being generous with you. This is also the card of getting your wish. So if there's something that you have been trying to manifest, what's going to be helpful for you is you being able to, you getting the wish that you manifested. Also, like I said, generosity, someone being hospitable. This is going to be something that's helpful for you right now as well. Also, there may be pregnancies. Nine of Cups, I see Nine of Cups is when a woman is technically pregnant for 10 months, but the Nine of Cups can signify the stereotypical 9-month waiting period of a woman's pregnancy. And the outcome, so it looks like there's a situation, Cancer, where you need to stand your ground. This is the card of, defending yourself, defending your ideas. It's going to be a hard road to defend what you want to do, it may have to do with you putting down these burdens. You see, he has the one stick and he's trying to guard himself off from these other actions that are coming towards him. So you may have a lot of people coming at you, asking you to do things for them. And that is why you have all these burdens. And that's why you need to willingly give things up. And when you do that, there may be communication issues when you tell people, well, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to, I don't have time. I don't have the energy. You have other things to do. You might face some opposition, a little bit of backlash, but just stand your ground because you're going to be successful. Like if you can see the wands are coming at him, but they can't get to him. Like he's successfully battling them off. So whatever situation this is, Cancer, stand your ground. Cancers can tend to be more sensitive and compassionate in the way where someone can tug at your heartstrings, even if you're mad at someone or if you're telling someone no. They can tug at your heartstrings, bring up old memories, bring up sentimental issues, and they use your heart and they use your open heart to pull you back in and to get you to do certain things. So the message with this card, Cancer, is don't let them get into your heart and tug at your heartstrings. Just stand your ground, Cancer, okay? So we're going to clarify. All right. So in the past, with this relationship coming together, it may have been with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini person. If not, this is someone who is very impulsive, someone who is fast moving, someone who is always ready for battle. This a lot of times is someone who is in the military, a young person in the military, Army, Navy, Air Force, what have you. Also, there may have been messages flying back and forth about this relationship. Fast moving energies is what the Knight of Swords is about as well. So two people may have decided really quickly, hey, let's meet up, or let's get together, or let's form a partnership. This may have happened in a very swift manner. Presently, with the High Priestess, with you needing to listen to your intuition, hold on to any secrets. This is also because you need to use your intuition because there's a chance for you to take a risk. The Fool is a risk-taking card. It's a card of freedom, going off on a new adventure. But this risk, you need to, like I said, you need to calm your mind and listen to your intuition when it comes to taking this risk. There may have been a quick offer that came in of going off on a new adventure with someone, maybe traveling with someone. This might be in Aries as well. But you need to use your intuition with this situation. Use your intuition. Don't just the Fool card is the card of going off and having fun and having a new adventure, but you have to be careful and be aware of your surroundings as well. And that's where the High Priestess is, where her intuition comes in. Is to be aware of your surroundings. Don't have so much fun that you fall off the cliff. Because this Knight of Swords person may be someone really impetuous who kind of likes to go off and be risky and try new things, and let's go bungee jumping off a bridge, and that's just an example, but that could be the type of person that this person is, and they may be rushing you to do something, to take a risk, but you want to slow down, calm your mind. And then also, if there are any secrets or any information that you are holding on to, you may need to hold on to that information for right now, because to release it would kind of put you over the edge, would kind of put you over the cliff. And you may think that releasing this information would give you a sense of freedom. But there may be other factors that you don't quite know of just yet. Okay. So in your immediate future, you needing to put down these burdens, put down some burdens and prioritize what you can. And it's going to be tied into making future plans. You may be talking to people at a distance, making plans to travel. You may have been taking care of all these responsibilities, but you need to put them down. In the near future, you're going to have to put them down and make a choice, a new choice. You see, he has these other wands over here, but he has his hand around this wand. He chose this action. And you're going to have to, it looks like this isn't tied to taking the next step of a project, and you're waiting for the results to come in. So in the near future, you're going to have to put down some burdens, prioritize and figure out what you can take care of, what can be handled later, so that you can focus on what's more important, the most important action. And this is usually tied to work and social matters, like social life and work matters too. So you're going to have to put these down so you can focus on this one and make plans for your wishes to come in, for what you're waiting for to come in. The major influence with this hanged man, with this being in transition, and you willingly giving up something. It looks like you're willingly giving up something or making a sacrifice or making a reversal, because the Knight of Cups is someone who follows their heart. They follow their bliss. They go after their true heart's desire. So this is most likely a situation where you're willingly giving something up because you're wanting to just follow your heart and go after what it is that you truly, truly want. There may have been an offer of love that came in. You may have willingly, with the two knights here, you may have given up one knight to be with another. You either gave up a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces to be with this air sign, or you gave up the air sign to be with the water sign. But I see it as the other way around. I see it as you giving up the water sign to be with the air sign. And if this person is not a water sign, they don't have to be. A lot of times it can just be someone who is really compassionate, someone who is a lover, someone who maybe came in with a message of love, an invitation, an offer, a proposal. A lot of you may have been proposed to recently. And because you're engaged now, a lot of you may be engaged now. That may be why you're in this transitional phase and just kind of waiting and figuring out what it is that you want in life, giving up things that other people want for you and going after what it is that you want instead. The obstacle with these possible travel delays, or there may be a situation that's happening faster than what you expect, is tied to a defeat. Someone had a defeat recently, and it may have been like an embarrassing defeat. It was a defeat where it was like someone had a victory, but the victory it was like they won the battle, but they lost the war. Like, it was a victory with serious consequences. So excuse me, it was a victory where, like, someone had a win, a shaky win, and the other person had a really devastating loss. And that may be why there's a lack of communication right now, why there's no communication coming in right now. And then also, this is a card of someone being petty. Someone may have been being really petty. This is a card of mind games as well. So someone might be playing mind games. And that's where this lack of communication, that's where this lack of travel is coming in as well. And what's helpful for you with you getting your wish, this isn't tied to a King of Wands, which can be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If not that sign, this is someone who is really fiery, passionate. This is going to be a leader, an authority figure. This is a communicator. This is someone who can be like a patron, a benefactor, a sponsor, someone who is in a position to help you in some way. This can either be someone who is older than you in age, or they might be the same age as you if you're like in 20s, 30s, or a little bit younger, but they just have a mature personality. And this is someone who is going to help you bring your wish in. This is going to be tied into the Three of Wands, and you making plans, taking the next step in projects. and waiting for your, goods to come in, for waiting for your ships to come in. And this King of Wands is going to help you greatly. And the outcome with you standing your ground, it looks like you're going to have to stand your ground and move away from a situation. This is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is a card of moving away from aggression, from stormy days, moving away from troubles, and moving into calmer waters. This is a card, it can be a card of assistance. So if you need assistance in some way, like you're standing your ground and you're telling people, what you want to do, what it is you want to do, what you're not going to do, and you may need assistance, and this King of Wands is going to help you with that. This also may be like a lawyer. If you need help with standing your ground in a legal issue, this can be a lawyer. A lot of times kings of swords are lawyers, but since this person is in a helpful position, I can see them as an authority figure that can help you. Also, you're being told to, with standing your ground, you're going to have to move away from. You're going to have to make the choice to move away from having to always defend yourself and fight your battles. It's like you're going to have to just say, you know what, I'm not going to argue with you anymore. I said what I said. In the words of Nene Leakes, I said what I said, and I am moving away from this. Okay, Cancer? So that is going to be your general reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you would like a private detail reading tailored just for you, you can contact me at violetbutterflyspirituality@gmail.com. Thanks, Cancer. Bye.